Right then, welcome back. Today, British Endurance 1000 Championship. 3 races, Brands Hatch GP, Donington GP and Cadwell Motorcycle full circuit with the dodgy chicane just before the mountain. We got to pick a bike. We stick with that bike for all 3 races. It's a championship. Ducati, wheelies too much. Honda, not sure. Kawasaki is a completely unknown quantity. We're going to use the Honda because it looks pretty. Genuinely, that is it. I have no other reason for you. It's a new colour scheme for the endurance bikes in Ride 5 and I really like it. So that is what we're going to go for. Now, endurance races. They're a pain in the arse. Without wanting to put too fine a label on it, they're a nightmare. They do not particularly... they don't reward... anything other than being a bully, getting your elbows out and saying fluck you to the other riders. Setup wise, we have used this bike before. I've done a couple of races with it off camera and done a few bits and bobs. Tyres, I think it's going to be medium front, medium back. There's nothing else really to use because I don't know how quick it's going to use them, what the tyre wear rate's going to be and bits and bobs. The one thing we do need to do on the setup actually is we need to turn the engine down to eco. For some reason the endurance races, power mode will get you about a third of the way through the race. You're making 2 pit stops. Ooh, Ellen's is pretty. So we're going eco mode, medium front, medium rear. It's going to be about 12, 13, 14 laps. Brands Hatch GP. It could be absolute carnage. Pit stop time then. Pit stop time. The fuel's lasted. We've got a little bit left. We're going to stick with the same tyres, medium front, medium back. We're going to have to fill it to the absolute brim. There's 9 minutes left by the time I get out of the pits. Yeah, so I don't think we're going to save a lap. We're on, what we've done. This is what, the end of lap 7? Or is it the start? Yes, end of lap 7. So it looks like it's going to be a 14 lap race. Oh my god, how long is that fuel taking? We were 8 seconds behind Eleanor when she pitted, and we are now 17, 18, 19, best part of 20 seconds. 20 seconds. So we've lost 12 seconds somewhere. Do you know what? This game, the gift that keeps on giving. Right, we're miles behind. We're in 20th, and we've got less than half the race to get this sorted out. We're going to have to push so hard. It's going to be so difficult. turns out that we were on the right strategy and everybody else wasn't. I mean, we only won by, well, not a massive amount, did we? 3-4 seconds, something like that. So eco mode, medium front, medium rear, reasonably good setup, and you win by 3 seconds. We did a 124.8, they did 124.7. Eleanor was miles away, nowhere to be seen, not interested in her. She can do whatever she wants, we are just not bothered. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. I won't lie to you and say, oh, the endurance races are really good. They're not, they're a pain in the arse. You cannot make a mistake. You have to be absolutely spot on with your tyre choice, and you can't use power mode, because if you do, you'll just go backwards, and even if you put it in eco mode, there's not enough performance / fuel usage left to do anything meaningful. You've just got to hope and pray that the other riders panic when they get to 20% fuel and pit, which does seem like what they're doing. On Ride 4, the endurance races, I think, were better. I think the tactics were much better and the AI were much better. Ride 5, it just seems to be about making it as hard as possible for you. But anyway, we did a 124.885 in the race. There was no qualifying, so we don't have to worry about that. So we can go and have a little look where that would have put us. 36th. All the endurance bikes are lumped together. That makes sense. Right, so we're battling against Panigales, your blade, 22 blades and stuff like that, so we're going to be in a world of trouble. I don't really want to muck about with this help. It was quite good. We are going to change the tyres. We're going to go hard front, we're going to go soft rear. We need to move power back up to 3, 0, 1, 2 or 2 or whatever it is, to make sure that that works. The bike will feel completely different because it's on minimal fuel and it's got maximum grip. So bear with me whilst we try and set a decent lap. I'm not doing any more. 14 laps in the endurance race, 9 laps doing this, so that's what, 23 laps of Brands Hatch. That is enough for any person in an afternoon. We ended up 123.9, only 9/10 of a second. I thought the bike would go quicker, having full power and access to very, very grippy tyres, a much more supportive front end and a much better drive out the bends with a soft rear tyre on it. I think we ended up, 19th, 20th, something like that, which, considering we're going into bat against all sorts of stuff, I'm quite happy with that. It's an 860 rated bike that's dropped itself in amongst all sorts of 900s. There's an 897 Kawasaki there, but yeah, everything else, M1000RR, M1000RR, 22 Fireblade. What else we've got? Ducatis, Panigales R1. So yeah, so it's in reasonably good company. Where's the next nearest Fireblade? Let's have a little look. Wow, miles away. I say miles away, the time isn't miles away, 126.4, so what, 2.5 seconds and you end up at 69th. Oh well, I'll take that. 19th. Right, this is done. Donington next, same bike. I'm sure it'll rain or something else to make it even more difficult. But thanks for watching, commenting, liking, sharing, subscribing, all of the usual jazz, and fingers crossed I will see you next time. Take care, stay safe. Peace.